the virtues and sins, the capital sins, the sins that trouble us, the sins that degrade us. And the capital sins are the sins what we write in the capital letter. They are very important and they are the ones that destroy us completely. And we speak of the 7 sins, capital sins, of which I have finished 2. That's the pride and greed I have spoken in the last weeks. This week I speak about lust. And then there is anger, there is gluttony, envy and sloth. So now today I speak about lust. What is lust? Lust is that evil characteristic that pulls us down in a form of a degradation, because every man, every woman is a blessing gift from God. And sex between them is something that is holy, something that is special. And therefore, lust means a degraded form of looking at each other and sinning with each other. And in that sense, we surrender ourselves, we lose our own ability, capacity, and we surrender ourselves to concupiscence or the degrading qualities of the human nature. The human nature is made up of perhaps the greatest Spirit of God, what we call the spiritual nature. We also have the human nature, not just the human aspect, but also the degrading. Aristotle said, man is a rational animal. So there's something of animality still in us, that we sometimes look at sex, perhaps look at a woman or man sinfully. The 6th commandment and the 9th commandment speak about this. The 6th commandment says, you shall not commit adultery. The 9th commandment said, you shall not covet your neighbor's wife or perhaps any other woman. And so both these commandments speak of marriage and family in a very sacred way. So therefore, sex has meaning as long as it is in the marriage and for the propagation of the family. So outside of marriage and outside perhaps of this context, that to enjoy or to give in to the pleasures of sex without any reason and degrading it, misusing it, is surely sinful. And lust is that looking at a woman, looking at a girl in a sinful way. Jesus in the chapter of Matthew chapter 5 says, to look at a woman lustfully is already committing adultery with her in your heart. Looking at her. And we can imagine if we surrender ourselves to this sin, how degrading it would be. So therefore, the opposite of lust is modesty and chastity. That we control ourselves. That boys and girls perhaps who are growing up, surely there's an attraction between them. And this attraction is very normal that a man should be attracted to a woman, that a boy should be attracted. It's very normal. But we chastise ourselves, we keep ourselves perhaps pure and immaculate till the time of marriage. And in marriage, we surely enjoy this God-given grace of the sex between the parents in order for the sake of procreation, or to also to bring out the children and enjoy themselves. And in this way, sex has meaning in the marriage and in family. Outside of this marriage and family, surely sex is not encouraged. It will destroy marriage. It destroys the person. It destroys the dignity of the person, and therefore purity of heart. Purity of heart. The feast of St. Joseph on 19th, we speak of St. Joseph holding a white lily. And they say that's a symbol of purity, and therefore the opposite of lust is purity, chastity and modesty. Let us ask God for this grace for ourselves and especially for our families, for our young people, that they are pure and chaste in their life. Thank you.